TBT time again, TBT time again, TBT time again, TBT time again, TBT time again. I'm pretty good at that. So this week's classic that I'm putting out there that you can find easily on Netflix if you're here in Trinidad is Pulp Fiction.
Come on, let's get in character.
It still blows my mind that this is basically Tarantino's second film. He did one, then he did this one. Pulp Fiction is, if I think back to film school, wow, it's one of the most like revered films of all. And just look at it. The whole thing just reeks of ambition, and it is a kind of a blueprint for what Tarantino followed ever since. All of his major elements are there. There is, of course, sort of this glorified violence, the way it's shot, the way it plays pivotal roles in all of his plots, and certainly this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Get down, get down.
You got a corpse in a car, minus a head in a garage. Take me to it.
There's also lots of references to pop culture, going back to like the 60s and stuff like that. That's often in his films, and it is majorly in this one. One of the other things that this film features really heavily is an ensemble cast.
John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Amanda Plummer, Maria de Medeiros, Bing Rames, Eric Stoltz, Rosanna Arquette, Christopher Walken, and Bruce Willis.
So a major thing is fantastic dialogue, but also extended scenes of dialogue. I know some people who have a difficult time sitting through Tarantino movies because there's too much talking.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
So, be forewarned, I guess. I am amazed by the scenes of dialogue.
Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. Pride only hurts. It never helps. In the fifth, your ass goes down.
They are my favorite things. These movies are incredibly quotable as a result.
What's she gonna do then?
Basically, I'm just gonna walk the earth.
What you mean walk the earth?
You know, like Kane in Kung Fu.
While I can appreciate the camera work and the acting, and it really does all come back down to him and his vision, you just know it deep down that nobody would have quite done it the way it was done if he wasn't at the helm, originating the story, directing the movie, and ultimately presenting it to us.
This is a moral test of oneself.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
It's long. The stories intertwine and interconnect. And you kind of have to remember that while that has become very commonplace, Tarantino was doing it at a time when it wasn't. And whenever you've seen it again, well, you can just be assured that whoever produced those were partly influenced by him. Pulp Fiction is a classic. It is an absolute classic. If you haven't seen it, it's available, so go watch it.
Die, you mother!
A new film directed by Quentin Tarantino. Pulp Fiction.